So recently the company Etchr reached out to me and asked if they could send me some products. So let's go ahead and unbox and see what we find. So first of all, we have this accordion sketchbook, and let's go ahead and take up this box without breaking it. Take off this without getting ourselves a paper cut or anything. Beautiful, this lovely part here, and look at this. This is definitely an accordion like they had promised. So all this comes together. This paper is really, really thick. Really nice, sturdy, durable paper. And then of course, keeping it all together just like so. We'll have that there. And the starter kit right here comes off like this. So, wow, look at this. This is really, really nice. So we have our art tips and how to get started with watercolor. And then you also get like a free introduction course, which is awesome. I love that. In here we have, oof, can I get it out? Okay. Really nice watercolor block. It's cold press. It's got 20 sheets. It's 50% cotton. Okay, so, you know, that's pretty good. I'm really intrigued to try out their paper and all the things. If you would take this off right here, and then you would, of course, be able to, you know, have that page. So it looks like the tooth on this is really, really thick, and then on this side, it's a lot less. So maybe you could try to paint on both sides. I don't know. We'll definitely give that a try. And now for the really good stuff. So we have 3 brushes that they sent us here. I haven't even looked at those. Oh, there's a filbert. I love me a good filbert. Take out this one right here. Look at that, really nice. And it's got that flat tip, which is awesome. It's in 1/2 inch. And then we have this second one here, a nice rounded one. And this is looking good too. Look at that. That's really nice. A number 12 brush. Okay. This one is a number 6, and it's got a really great tip to it as well. So we have these 3 brushes, and then it comes with this pen here. I'm gonna go, ooh, that's great. Or a thin line too. Graphic pen, water, and fade proof for lines. Not really sure. Oh yeah, thinner. And this one is a nice thin line or a thicker line. Let's keep these all in here so we can see them. There's a cute little Etchr pin. I love that. Nice free advertising for them if you wear it. And then here are the pigments, little half pans. Let's go ahead and see that. So we have our little half pans here. I love how they name these too. Just simple colors, nothing crazy. I love me a good cobalt blue as well. White, I'm not a fan of with watercolor, but we'll try them out. You know what? Let's go ahead and swatch these out and we'll see what we think. I have sprayed them down, so they're getting a little bit juicy. Looks like that one needs a little bit more water. I have all the brushes here and the block of watercolor paper. So let's see what we think. We're just gonna get right into it. First, I'm gonna go with this red color. It's called Simply Red. Again, the colors on here are really nice. I'm just taking some really thick paint. Then I'm going to rinse it in water, dab it off, and then I'm gonna bring that paint down just a little bit. Same thing, grab that paint and just bring it down. You can get a really nice lightness to darkness value change there. Then with our yellow, it's called Just Yellow. So let's add that one in here. Oh, these colors are vibrant. Hopefully you can see that's picking it up in the camera. Really, really nice. Rinse off the brush, dab it, and then we'll bring some of that color down. And also a really great color. You mix these together, you get a really nice orangey hue, would be great. All right, we've got some blue. This is cobalt blue, one of my favorite colors always. And usually need a lot of it to be able to kind of see the difference, because it is that lighter color, and so I want to go really dark first so that you can see a nice color change. All right, and then we have our green. It's called Leaf Green. I agree, it's a really good leaf color. It's pretty bright, like a grassy green. If you wanted to just tone it down a little bit, since in nature these colors are not typically as vibrant, sometimes they're more desaturated, just add a little bit of red to that, or just continue to add some water, and of course you get a really nice light green color. And now we're gonna go with our umber brown. So add that on the paper, and this is the Etchr paper. It's looking really good. It has a really nice tooth or texture to it. Because of all that texture, you're gonna get that a lot of space for that paint to hug, and the watercolor definitely likes that. A lot of good texture on your paper for your paintings. Last but not least, I know I said I don't like watercolor white, but if you experiment with it and you put on really thick, it's actually getting quite opaque. And a lot of watercolor whites are just so thin that you can't even really see it do its job. So for example, I'll take one of the paintings right here. If I get this on really thick, yes, it's gonna use up pretty fast, but it does have a really nice coverage here. Some watercolor whites are just so thin that you're not going to get the coverage that you want. So this is looking more like a gouache paint at this point. If we wanted to real quickly play around with the brushes, just before we go, I would take this red and demonstrate the mark that this one can make, of course, really thick, or if you wanted to do a thinner one because it has a nice tip on the end, you can go really, really thin, just like that. Okay, and then we'll add, that was the number 12 brush. This is the number 6. So with this one, I ran out of paint. Let's do a little bit more. Again, nice thick mark here. And then if we wanted to do the thin with this tip of the brush, I did notice these brushes tend to kind of pool water, and not my favorite thing, because that means I have to usually make sure to squeegee off the side of my water or dip on my rag so that I don't get this huge drop of watery paint splotting right on my paper. So that's just something I've noticed with these brushes. Haven't noticed with other ones, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess. So that would be the one con I would say about this set. Other than that, they've been treating me quite nicely. So this cobalt blue, oh, that color is beautiful, isn't it? I do appreciate that color. Then we'll wet this a little bit more here. And we're going to just do a really thin line. So this is the flat wash brush. So I do like a nice flat wash for landscapes and such. So there you have it. Some nice brush strokes that you can create with these different brushes. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like and subscribe and share the video if you enjoyed it so other people can know and learn about these Etchr products. I hope you have a good day. I will link the product below if you wanted to start with the Etchr Watercolor Kit. Talk to you soon.